We need equal economic opportunity. Please contact your respective Congressional Black Caucus leader in the head office of the CBC via email. This initiative is so we can push them on getting legislation passed for stabilizing, sustaining, and creating African Black businesses in urban areas and areas where we have significant population. We have come a long way but still lack equal economic opportunities. We are looking for legislation that would include money loan grants that recur for the next 20 to 50 years. Copy and paste in the address info@cbcfinc.org. Copy and paste in the subject, we need equal economic opportunity. Copy and paste in the body, Honorable Congressional Black Caucus and the President Barack Obama. We need legislation that promotes equal economic opportunity. Please enact legislation that stabilizes, sustains, and creates black businesses in urban areas and areas where we have significant population, 12 to 13.7% or more. This legislation should include money loan grants that recur for the next 20 to 50 years. Sincere thanks, Ad-Hoc Action Committee for Equal Economic Opportunity. There are 50 states, the district, and protectorates. $1,000, $10,000 businesses formed a year in each area for 20 years. $560 million forms $1,000, $10,000 businesses in 56 target areas for 1 year. $11.2 billion starts $1,000, $10,000 businesses in 56 target areas every year for 20 years. 50 states, the district, and protectorates. $110,000 businesses formed a year in each area. $56 million starts $110,000 businesses in 56 target areas for 1 year. $1.120 billion starts $110,000 businesses in 56 target areas every year for 20 years. There are monies in the budget for an effort such as this. In addition, our nation carries a deficit of hundreds of billion dollars a year. 2005, $318 billion. 2010, $1.294 trillion. 2015, $438 billion deficit, some without return. This effort, even if financed by deficit, will not only pay off its share of the deficit, but would also for many years to come contribute to the government's tax-based budget, helping pay down the deficit. This program could be addition to the deficit for only 1 year, and then will begin reducing the deficit. Government budget supports NASA with $17 billion and $11 billion each year for lunar travel. The criminal justice system gets billions each year, and $13 billion defense project is being done that by the time it's finished, it may be obsolete. AIG got $170 billion, and bank bailouts have been in the trillions. Citigroup, $2.5 trillion. Bank of America, $1.3 trillion. Wells Fargo, $159 billion. Wachovia, $142 billion. $3 trillion went to overseas banks. Congress apologized for slavery and Jim Crow. No one can doubt African blacks in America owe reparations. Reparations is not just some lump sum of money. We need social, political, economic, and structural change. Things such as debt forgiveness and credit rating improvement. No taxes for years. Financial restitutions against those who use racial slurs in the workplace, media, or other public and private forums. Business development is another part of repairing the legacy of slavery and discrimination and what is done to African blacks of America. We must take advantage of opportunities, and we must make opportunities. We're a resourceful people. We do with what we have. We must have more. We have our different beliefs, strategies, and organizations for achieving many goals for social, political, and economic advancement. We must now harness our efforts in this clear objective for results. They say we do things on CP time, colored people's time. The grapevine said if the president did much for us, he wouldn't win a second term. He has been reelected. They said if he helped blacks, then he might be impeached. Well, this is his last year in office, so it's CP time. Grassroots mass movement leadership and direction has shaped our movement and things the government has done for us. Trickle-down liberal progress does not work. The grassroots fought for political equality, the right to vote, Civil Rights Act. The grassroots fought for social equality, affirmative action. Now we must fight for political, social, economic equality that leads to advancement. The grassroots fought for social uplift, recently with protests against the criminal justice system. There were some strides made. There were civilian review boards formed in various cities. There was a Department of Justice study that showed we were disproportionately stopped and fined higher. $10,000 is not enough to start every kind of business everyone would want to start. $10,000 is enough to start a business for people who have many types of business ideas. We need actions of economic upliftment, equality, and advancement. $10,000 gets franchises, websites, janitorial and cleaning services, barbershops, home businesses, vending. These businesses would have a positive impact on our communities. We have much vacant commercial property around cities that can be filled in. These businesses would increase the tax base. Small business employs 49 to 50% of the nation's workforce. Unemployment for March of 2016, Asians was 4%, whites was 4.3%, blacks was 9%, twice that of the others, and was double digits 2009 to mid-2015. We need more than job fairs. We need equal economic opportunity. Please contact your respective Congressional Black Caucus leader in the head office of the CBC via email. This initiative is so we can push them on getting legislation passed for stabilizing, sustaining, and creating African Black businesses in urban areas and areas where we have significant population. We have come a long way, but still lack equal economic opportunities. We're looking for legislation that will include money loan grants that recur for the next 20 to 50 years. Action will have a positive impact on growing the black middle class. Growing the black middle class grows the middle class and upper middle class. We were enslaved as a group. Individuals were enslaved because as an individual, they belong to a certain group. We must uplift and advance our group. We're economically disadvantaged as a group, so we must seek economic upliftment, equality, and advancement as a group. We must make an atmosphere of success so we have opportunities for advancement as a group and individuals. Intelligent people and civilizations don't dwell in problems. Intelligent people and civilizations solve problems. Is it intelligent adaptation finding comfort in a problem saying just live with it? No. Intelligent adaptation is finding a solution for a problem and implementing the solution. Energy and efforts of our movement can't be complaining and negative. We must make energy of success, achievement, progress, upliftment, positive results, proactivity, and advancement. We need equal economic opportunity. Please contact your respective CBC leader in the head office of the CBC via email. Copy and paste in the address, info@cbcfinc.org. Copy and paste in the subject, we need equal economic opportunity. Copy and paste in the body, Honorable Congressional Black Caucus and the President Barack Obama. We need legislation that promotes equal economic opportunity. Please enact legislation that stabilizes, sustains, and create black businesses in urban areas and areas where we have significant population, 12 to 13.7% or more. This legislation should include money loan grants that recur for the next 20 to 50 years. Sincere thanks, Ad-Hoc Action Committee for Equal Economic Opportunity.
Boy,